To truly surrender. To truly surrender and walk by faith and not by sight is one of the hardest. You know what? Let's not use the word hardest. I want to say one of the most challenging things I have ever done in my life. To truly surrender all control and just leave it in God's hands. To walk by faith and not by sight, baby. To truly surrender and allow Him to lead you right where you need to go, right where you need to be, to allow things to just flow is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. To surrender and just walk by faith and not by sight. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes, I'm human. So sometimes I have to catch myself like, hold on, girl. You said that you gave this to God. You said that. What's that on my head? I don't know what that is. You said you gave this to God. So why do you keep stressing about it? Or why do you keep worrying about it? Why do you keep thinking about it? Why do you try to keep figuring out something when you already gave it to God? You already surrendered it to God. So why do you keep trying to pick the burden back up? Why do you keep trying to pick the burden back up? You said you gave it to God. So you have to allow Him to handle it. Allow Him to carry it. He told you He would carry it. So why do you keep trying to pick that shit up? Why do you keep trying to work so fucking hard when God is trying to show you it can be so much easier? But of course, there's going to be challenges along the way that try to get you to revert back to your old ways of carrying all these burdens, carrying all that heavy shit, carrying all that weight that you've released and that you keep trying to release. Baby, let it go. To truly surrender, walk by faith and not by sight. Sometimes people say that, but they don't truly live it. They say walk by faith and not by sight. But then, when our external world doesn't match the internal things that we are feeling, or doesn't match what we believe it should look like, then that's when we start reverting back to our old ways and trying to do things the old way. But God is trying to move you to a new phase, a new era, a new season, a new you, and you keep holding on to the old you, to these past seasons, to the past versions of you that no longer resonate with where God is taking you, baby. They no longer resonate. It no longer resonates. And I know change can be hard. Change can be uncomfortable. But it's the only way you're going to grow, the only way you're going to progress. You got to break yourself out of those boxes. Break yourself out of the comfortability. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you feel what I'm saying? Surrender. Walking by faith and not by sight is not for the weak. Because our human minds always want to control shit. Always want to know what is the outcome. How is it going to look? how much money is it going to make me? What I need to know. The knowing, needing to know. That's the human aspect of us. The need to know. But you have to walk by faith and not by sight, and be comfortable. Make yourself comfortable with being uncomfortable, with not knowing. Make yourself comfortable with the unknown. Make yourself comfortable with the unknown. This shit ain't for the weak. I know I keep saying that because it's true. I keep saying that because it's true, baby. You gotta stay true to your path. Stay true to the mission. Stay committed to yourself. Stay committed. Stay consistent. That's the key. Staying consistent. Staying consistent. Keeping your faith. Even when shit looks hard. Even when times are rough. And I know it can be hard to have some type of positivity when all your bills are due. When you can't make ends meet. When you are at risk for being evicted, or maybe you're at risk for having your car repoed. Shit, I'm in that situation right now. Risk for my car being repoed. But it's shit like this, it's times like this that will try to make you deter from your path. Times like that will make you say, fuck what I know I'm supposed to be doing. Fuck this shit. I need to satisfy this human aspect of me, of knowing, of having a solid concrete plan. And baby, sometimes we don't always have shit all figured out. And that is okay to not have shit figured out. And I'm not in any way saying to be irresponsible. We all have different, we all have different journeys and paths that we're on. And God is not leading me the same way that he's leading you. So it may look very different from what you're doing. And what I'm doing looks very different from what you're doing. But what matters is staying true to what God is leading you to do. Even if other people around you don't agree with it, if they don't understand it, if they think it's stupid, if they think it's crazy, if it don't make no sense to them, it doesn't matter, baby. As long as it makes sense to you and makes sense to God. Baby, it is what it is. Walking by faith and not by sight is not for the weak. And I'm not saying to use, oh, well, God leading me to do this, God leading me to do that, using it as an excuse not to do certain things, not to be responsible. Don't be trying to abuse that shit. Don't be trying to abuse that shit. I'm talking about truly walking by faith and not by sight, and really being tuned in to where God is leading you to, because baby, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it in your heart. And things that are external to you will make you question it. It will make you question what you already know on a soul level, on an internal level, because you are tapped in. You are tuned in with what God is saying to you. You've been seeing the signs. You've been seeing the synchronicities. You've been getting the confirmation. You know. that you are on the right path, even if that shit looks fucking crazy to everybody around you. You know. But are you going to stay committed to you? Are you going to stay committed to your path? God ain't ever say it was going to be easy. He said he wouldn't give us more than we could bear. He never said it would be easy. He never said there would be no challenges. He never said that there won't be any frustration, any anger, any sadness. He never said that. But all these are things that will make you question whether or not you are on the right path, even though you know you are. But are you going to stay committed to that path? Are you going to allow these things to deter you from the mission? Walking by faith and not by sight is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And I am proud of you for staying true, staying committed to the path, staying committed to the mission, staying committed to God, the universe, source, the divine, whatever you subscribe to. I'm proud of you for staying committed, for continuing to walk by faith and not by sight, because you know you are being led to better and greater things. This is not where your story ends. All the bullshit, the chaos, or whatever that's going on in your life, that is not where your story ends. So don't get sucked into that, I want to say vortex. I don't know why that word is coming out, but don't get sucked into that vortex of just staying stuck, staying stagnant, staying depressed, staying frustrated and angry and mad. It's okay to feel all those feelings. Feel all of that shit, baby. Don't suppress it. Don't ignore it. Don't run from it. Feel all that shit, because the only way to the light is through the darkness. So I want you to deal with those emotions. Deal with them, but don't be sucked into the vortex. Don't allow yourself to stay there, and don't allow those emotions to hold you captive and keep you stuck, keep you stagnant, and deter you from where the hell you know you're supposed to be going, from what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Thank you for coming to my little TED Talk, child. That's my little TED Talk. These are the little shits that be going on in my mind. Okay? I love you.